Hey, good morning. So this morning, I've got my new mug. It's a double-walled mug. It's made by CN Glass, and I tried it out yesterday. I really like it because it's very lightweight. It also keeps your coffee warm longer, or if you put something cold in it, it'll keep it cold longer. Oh, James and Sherry, good morning. So I want to get my coffee going, and I want to tell you about something new that I got that I'm very excited about. I mean, besides my new mug, but here let me turn this around. Okay, so I'm going to make my favorite Fortato. Let me get that going. And then I'll tell you about the other new thing I got yesterday besides these pretty glasses. I got 2 of these from Amazon. They were recommended to me by Philip and Keitsa, who also usually watch in the mornings. And they said they thought I would like them, besides the fact that they keep the coffee warm, because they're double-walled glass, because they're pretty, they're very lightweight. I don't like a heavy mug. This one, oh, and you know, I love the glass because I love to watch the coffee brew. So there's my Fortato with milk. It's almond milk this morning. Okay. As soon as it's done, I'm going to stir it up, take a sip, and tell you about the new thing. So, okay. Fortato, by the way, is a Gran Lungo. It's a little over 5 ounces. Of course, with the crema, it ends up stacking up higher. This is a 10.8 ounce cup. So when you're making coffee with an espresso, you want to leave extra room because of that crema. Okay, so somebody mentioned when I did a little review of this, they said use plastic to stir it because it breaks easily. I don't want to find out. I'm using a metal spoon, but I'm being very gentle. I mean, honestly, when you think about it, you know, how strenuous do you have to be stirring coffee, you know? So. Every time I taste Fortato, I know why it's my favorite. Oh, golly, but I have so many other favorites, too. Okay. Oh, Leslie, good morning. So I'm going to show you the new thing I got. I'm going to try to show you because in order to show you, well, here. Okay. Can you see, let's see, there's the phone, behind my ear. I don't know, do you see that? Can you see inside my, here, let me take it out. I'll take one out and I'll show you. I got hearing aids. Now, no, this does not go down into your ear. This just goes in the little bowl of your ear like this to add some tension. This is actually a little, it's got a computer chip and everything. And what's really interesting is when I get a phone call, I can hear the phone through the hearing aid. You know, I don't have to actually hold the phone up to my ear. Okay, I think I've got it in correctly. Okay, can you see it at all? You can't see it. I can't see if you're seeing into my ear or not, but I'm trying to do my best here. So, you know, it's small. Okay, so I got a phone call and I didn't realize it because I've never done it before, but I was just telling you how the phone goes directly into my hearing aids, and when it came on, I had to make a choice to hear it on the phone, on the speaker from the phone, or on my hearing aid, and I pushed the wrong button. And it cut off the video. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to have to learn. You know, these are fancy dancy things with the computer chips and all. Do you know what? I could leave my phone in, like, at one end of the house and go to the other end of the house, and it's kind of like a spy thing. If somebody comes in and they're talking and they happen to be near my phone, I'll hear what they're talking about in my hearing aid. Woo! But that's not one of the features of it. That just sort of tickled me when the audiologist told me about that. But the reason that I got hearing aids is because due to age, my high frequency hearing was going down some. And the way that the audiologist explained it to me is, if somebody says, "Will you wash my dog?" or "Will you watch my dog?" apparently the endings of wash and watch are high frequency sounds, and when you're losing your high frequency hearing, or when it's getting worse, you can lose the ability sometimes to distinguish between those sounds. I didn't realize that it wasn't just the general sort of tone of someone's voice, or that it wasn't just whole words, but actually letters have frequency. The individual sounds that make up words have frequencies. And I had found for the last few years, if I was in a large group of people, they're all talking, like in a noisy restaurant, for instance, and I was trying to have a conversation with someone, it was difficult for me to understand everything they were saying. I was hearing them, but I wasn't understanding it. And for a while I thought, oh my gosh, am I, getting dementia or something? Am I getting Alzheimer's? And it turns out this is a characteristic of high frequency hearing loss, that because you're not distinguishing every single sound that's coming out of their mouth, like wash and watch, that you fail to understand sometimes because you're missing words. Anyhow, the other reason I went ahead and got them, it wasn't like I just, felt like I wasn't hearing. I mean, if you're not hearing, you usually don't know you're not hearing, because it usually happens gradually. And if you're not hearing something, you don't know that you're missing it, right? But it's been found that there is correlation between early onset Alzheimer's and dementia and hearing loss. So the way the doctor explained it to me is, if you are not hearing everything, your brain is working harder to distinguish those sounds. But if you have the hearing aids so that you're hearing better, then your brain is free, to be doing other things like understanding and remembering and thinking. And also people who have high frequency hearing loss, or I don't know, maybe any kind of hearing loss, tend to forget things more because they're just not picking up on all the information, or their brain is busy trying to hear rather than remember. Well, I don't know. You can Google it. Google high frequency hearing loss, and particularly from age. Anyhow, So I don't feel these in my ear or behind my ear. They're very light. I put them on a charger at night, so there's no batteries. So far, so good. This morning when I was walking the dog, I felt as though I was hearing, it seemed a lot noisier outside, a lot more birds than I'm accustomed to hearing. If somebody was walking, like walking up behind us, lots of times in the past I didn't particularly notice it, but I noticed today. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. And I just wanted to tell you about that because if you're older and you've never had your hearing tested, maybe it's a good idea to do that. You know, a lot of medical insurance pays for that. Oh, good morning, Doris. Because, like I said, if you're not hearing something, you don't know that you're not hearing it, right? Makes sense? Of course it does. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you about that. And now I will finish my coffee. And also this morning I'm going to have, instead of my bar, oh hey James and Sherry, sorry I got cut off before. Another thing too about the hearing aids, on my phone there's like a GPS thing that if I misplace the hearing aids, it'll tell me where they are. Of course, what I need is something in the hearing aids to tell me where my phone is. That would be better, but anyway, so I'm having these cinnamon sugar sticks that are really good source of protein. And there's a little motivational saying on my bag. It says, inspire yourself with what's possible today. And I'll talk to you later.